Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Latino Letdown. It's been a little bit of time since we've been on, so we are going to kick it off tonight. I do have my co-host with me, Mr. A Train.
Evening, bitches.
And where is Hugo Sanchez?
Ah.
All I see is an empty seat
That
to
says
the left of
Dirty
me.
Sanchez on it.
It's a Dirty Sanchez on the mic, but there is nobody in front of that mic.
There's nobody in front of that mic.
How disappointing.
The disrespect.
The disrespect. I mean, what do you he didn't even call in.
He didn't even call into work. Can you believe this
You're
shit?
supposed to give notice when you don't come into work.
That's right.
No sick note.
Nothing.
I'm going to ask for a doctor's note when he comes back.
Mm-hmm. I want to know. I want to know how many jelly beans that doctor found up his ass.
Probably a whole bag.
He stuck a whole bag of jelly beans up his ass.
Yep. And then when they all came out, they were all brown. It's that root beer flavor. It's the root beer.
He's like, I swear to God, there was different flavors.
Went in colorful, came out like a chili rainbow is what it was.
Came out of chili bowl.
Chili bow.
He's like, oh man, where'd you get those beans?
Fantastic.
Oh, man.
Hey man, so, tell me what you brought in today.
Hey, I brought us a little bit of a cocktail, if you will. I got myself over here a Bahama Mama, and you got yourself. What do you have over there?
It's a sex on the beach.
You about to get sandy.
In a can.
In
Okay,
a
because when you say
can.
cocktail, I bet you everybody at home is thinking, oh man, he poured some glasses out. Maybe they had one of
Hell
those cool
yeah.
shakers with a little strainer
A
on
little
it.
jigger, you know what's up.
And you throw it in. And yeah, no, this is straight up from. This looks like you purchased it from the south side.
This is a classy joint, okay?
Where'd you get these from?
I got them from Get and Go.
Oh, God.
I stopped to get myself.
They are the East High School of gas stations.
So I stopped to get myself an iced tea, you know.
Yeah.
And as always, I try. And I'm literally grabbing the iced tea, and I see these in the door right next to him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because that's where the alcohol starts. I'm like, what the heck is that? And then I just see where it says, it's on one of them, it says Bahama Mama. And I'm like, oh, cool. I've had one of those. And then I see the other one, and I'm like, oh, no way. So then I'm like, and then I see the perfect one that says, 2 for $2.50. That's $1.25 a piece. and the crazy thing is the tag on top of the can said $1.99 per can. So I'm getting a fucking deal here.
Dude, that's great. And you know what I was bothered by when you set this down on the table? Not the fact that you bought a mixed drink that's in a 16-ounce can.
Yes, sir.
That looks absolutely ridiculous. But they put the fucking sticker for the price right on the mouthpiece. Like, why would you do that? What an asshole.
Here, why don't we clean that off with some Remy on top?
Yeah, I'm sure
just wipe it down,
that'll go off
sanitize
great.
that.
So, cheers to our sponsors for tonight's show.
Yeah, that's
this is
right.
called the original Club Tales.
Yeah.
If you want to know.
Not to be confused with DuckTales.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tell me if you know about that.
No, I'm dead serious. Look what it says on the can. It says the original Club Tales, and then mine says obviously Sex on the Beach. But right up on the rim, what does it say? Cocktail
In a can.
in a can.
Yes, sir.
So let's crack these
That's
little
the
babies
only
here.
way we go.
Oh, that is the smell of freshness.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers, mate. Oh god.
Clink. Y'all didn't hear that clink?
Mm.
Kind of scared to drink mine.
Oh. Okay. What's your first impression?
I was
on
gonna
that?
say first impression. Wow, mine's kind of sweet actually. It's a 10% alcohol, by the way, and it is a premium cocktail because it says so on the can.
This tastes like premium ass, is what it is.
Take that, bartenders.
Good God. Oh my god.
To all my bartenders out there, take that. This is a premium cocktail. It says so on the can.
If you get the one that's Sex on the Beach, I'm going to tell you right now, this is what it tastes like. So let's say you went out to Walmart and you bought yourself one of those $3 bottles of sangria wine, right? And then you took that and you emptied it into a garbage can, swished it around maybe 2 or 3 times, and then poured it into this can. That's what it tastes like. But I don't waste things that are given to me, so I will consume it.
Absolutely, I appreciate that, especially because our sponsors at Club Tales would not
Club Tales.
appreciate that.
I really appreciate that. And you were featured here on Latino Letdown.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, speaking of Club Tales, I got a little bit of a tale to tell about from the clubs.
Oh, my goodness. If you guys would know what a fucking mess. I mean, I wish we had like a kind of like a public Snapchat. That would be cool so that people
that
could see the antics because You got yourself into a fucking. I don't know how the fuck it happened.
I got myself into quite the conundrum.
Was that Sunday?
That was Sunday.
Sunday night. How is it that you raged so hard on a Sunday?
What happened was Hugo Sanch, Mr. Dirty himself.
Who can't be here, but we're still gonna talk shit about
yeah,
him.
motherfucker.
He can't defend himself.
That's right.
That's when we do it the most.
Hey, man, I heard he doesn't even wear ankle socks. He still wears up to the knee socks.
Rumor is that when he goes pee, he puts his pants all the way down to his ankles.
Rumor is he also sits down. But this, like I said, it's a rumor. It's a rumor.
Rumor says that he wipes from front to back.
Rumor has it that in Chicago once he didn't know whether to wipe from front to back or back to front because there was some sand in some places that shouldn't have been.
In Chicago. It's like I got sand in my pants in Chicago.
It's very specific to the story. But hey, man, yeah, I got myself in quite an ordeal. I've realized that I need a camera crew to follow me around 24/7 because I get myself into some mischief.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something that's possible with the arrangement that you had. So go. Let's, like every good story, you have to start at the beginning.
At the beginning.
So we're obviously earlier in the day.
Earlier in the day, so
we were all together.
Yes.
We went to.
So Hugo Sanch really wanted to do a brunch.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's fine, but I've already eaten because I've been up since fucking 8 in the morning. And he goes, I told you we were going to go do brunch. I'm like, all right, cool. But I ate. So I wasn't hungry when we were at brunch. That might have been what killed me too. I probably should have ate something along the lines that day. I don't remember if I ate at all actually after that. Like I don't, but so we go to brunch. We have a good time. I had quite a few mimosas and Bloody Marys. We had those shots brought to us courtesy of that server. That was I didn't take one, so I handed mine over.
What, the shot?
Yeah.
But what was it?
I don't know. I thought you took one.
What it looked like? No, I didn't. I was in the bathroom.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Because you got into some antics on Sunday night. Yeah. I got them in on Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday and
hey, man,
Sunday
we'll go
morning.
back to you as well. But
yeah.
So I like I said, so I didn't take the shot. I passed mine off. But they were in little flutes.
What did it look like?
They look like, honestly, it looked like lemonade in like a little tiny flute shot glass. I didn't take it. I don't know. So we leave. You know, we go through. We get through brunch. It's not even 3:00. I think it's like maybe 2. Yeah. 2 something. We finish brunch. Like I said, a bunch of mimosas and Bloody Marys later. We make our way over to the JU, you know what I'm saying? Because Sunday school, we need to get some Sunday school in.
Yeah.
And for me, the night started/ended around maybe. We spent like good amount of time there. I think. What time did you leave?
On
Sunday. Did you leave right after brunch or did you?
Yeah, I went right after brunch because I was dead, man. I was dead, so I was like, I'm gonna go home. You were the one who told me.
I can appreciate.
You were the doctor that prescribed it. You said, Randy, go home, take a nap because tonight we have to record, and that's 6 nights ago.
How'd that go for us?
Yeah, that went great.
So I remember getting there and being there a while. I offered to wrestle somebody's boyfriend.
Good God.
I also confessed my love to one of the servers apparently, but that's all the time. It's okay.
Where at
Johnny's?
At JU?
Oh yeah, Angel Face always.
Oh yeah.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Every chance I get. Anyway, so then I remember being there a while, and then I eventually black out. So I'm having like little ins and outs of like being there and stuff and partying and then whatever. And then I run into an old friend who I haven't seen in a while, but every time I see him, it's a fucking shit show. Yeah. So I should have known this is gonna be some trouble.
You knew it was gonna turn into some shit,
right? Because at one point I'm like, "Yo, I don't have my." I'm like, I couldn't find my money clip anymore. I'm like, "Fuck." I actually think because I was throwing some paper away and I had it in my hand. I think I threw it away. Because literally I didn't notice for like a whole day.
Yeah.
And no money was spent on it, no nothing. So I actually think it ended up in the garbage. So that's not bad. That's better than nothing. I mean, I called the next day.
Yeah.
Once I figured it out and canceled some stuff, but whatever. Hey, man, but this buddy of mine that I saw, and I have some snaps, but like me doesn't remember none of this shit, but like that me seems to be having a great fucking time.
Dude, you look like you were having a great time.
That's a Sunday Train for those people who don't know. Sunday Train.
The Sunday Train.
He's a fucking menace to society. If you see that motherfucker out on a Sunday, he can be up to no good.
No, fuck no.
None whatsoever.
Unlimited coal supply.
Unlimited, because I believe we did. We the train did get going. We got maybe some coal power / some sniffle biffle, some of that stuff to keep us going.
Sniffle biffle.
Sniffle biffle. The funny part about that is that was actually given to me while I was like taking a shit. I'm like in the bathroom taking a shit, and he goes, "Hey, I don't want you to die on me." I'm like, "Oh shit, okay." And then
he's like, "Here you go."
He literally slides me a 20. Like under the under the
toilet.
stall, and it's like it's folded down the middle, so it's got the crease.
Yeah.
It's a little boat, like just give it to me, choo choo, like or tug, whatever, little boat,
little tugboat
with a line on it, like a long one. So I'm like, I'm in the bathroom, I'm like, of course, I'm like,
hey man, that probably brought you back to life.
It did, but it still didn't bring me out of the darkness because I was blacked out. But it brought me. Yeah. So I mean, we're there a while, and I think around like 9 or 10 o'clock, I'm pretty sure I'm already been cut off, so I'm no big deal for me because I think I had already closed my tab anyway.
Yeah.
And my the dean, from what I heard, cut my buddy off, and his response to him getting cut off was, "It's the funny shit I ever heard." He goes, I guess he asked for a couple shots for me and him.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "No, I think you're done." And then he goes, "It's cool. My limo's outside." So I'm standing next to him, like,
and you're just like, very funny.
I'm just like, cool. And then I'm like, "Oh man, are you leaving?" And he seems to me, I guess I thought he was fine, but I'm like, whatever. And I'm like, "Oh, hey man, let me ride with you because I didn't drive, homeboy, or whatever. I can Uber, fuck it, whatever." And he's like, "Nah, come with me." And I get outside, dude. There's a fucking limo outside.
I've seen that limo before going around downtown. It was actually really cool looking.
Right. I think we already took this limo once, so this guy might actually have multiple of my hats because I lost some hats in there. But so
every time he picks you up, he's wearing one.
That's the funny shit.
He's like, "Is that my hat?" No, man.
Nah, man.
No, I bought this Sinaloa hat.
I bought this Sinaloa hat, and I bought the one that says Los Mochis on it too.
Los Machis,
yeah. That's from my time in the war. Hey man, anyway, long story short on this, we drive around for a while.
Yeah.
We go to a BP because that's cool.
Yep.
I have a video of me taking a fucking shooter of Hypnotic, which is fucking crazy because I haven't taken Hypnotic since fucking high school. I think.
I know. Fuck, I can't remember. Well, the last time I had a Hypnotic, they were mixing it with something to call it the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, so Sunny D.
No.
Juice. Because I mean,
no, it might be Sunny D because it turns green.
Yeah, UV blue and Sunny D. I know it turns green, and people call that the Incredible Hulk as well. But yeah, it might be just orange juice. Just orange juice in general will turn, I think, UV blue green, and that's just in my head. I want to vomit right now. Hey man. Anyway, so we make our way around, take a shot of that. Like these are ins and outs. These are little snippets of like I can tell you that I'm like I kind of zoom in and out like I got a camera.
Yeah.
Like, I zoom in because I come back from my fucking darkness of being blacked out. And then I get sucked right back in as soon as I take another drink of alcohol. So we buy a case, and then we're just sitting parked. And I'm like, "What are we doing?" He goes, "Drinking." I'm like, we're in a limo drinking just a drink? And he goes, "No, we're partying." And he yells, "Hit the music." And then it hits the music, so we're partying. And then I, like, roll down the window, man. Rolls down the window. We're parked outside a bar called Manning's.
Yeah.
On the south side, it's a staple from what I hear. So if you ever been to Manning's, I'm the dude who was handing out Coronas.
What do you mean you were handing out Coronas?
Out of the limo to people out on the outside area.
Oh, okay. So you guys stop at BP, you pick up some beers.
Picked up some beers and some shots of Hypnotic.
Yeah, and so you're handing those out at the bar?
At the bar outside, nobody knows what's going on, but nobody can open their beers.
Is that illegal?
I'm pretty sure it's highly illegal. I mean, it's very frowned upon. Excuse me.
So you're giving out beers.
So I'm giving out beers.
You're basically the fucking. You're the fucking beer guy at the fucking baseball game, right?
Yeah. At one point, also, whatever. We finally get caught, and the bartender's like, "Hey, you can't bring your own beer," and I'm like, "Yeah, you can't bring your own beer." Turns out she was talking to me. Anyway, so I mean, they were pretty cool about it. They weren't mad. They weren't like pissed because homeboy was inside fucking just dropping money,
Yeah.
just buying shots with like shitload of random
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I'm like, dude, you have too much money. Period. Like, why do you do
It's
this?
like, what are you doing?
But he was having a great old time.
Well, that's good, man. Hey, I respect that. I mean, I don't mind if somebody's gonna go in there and start, fucking getting blind drunk.
He started
I
a
don't
fucking
condone
party.
it.
I
But,
mean, well, I'll tell
but I
you.
mean, as long as they don't start shit, you know what I mean?
Right. There was there was maybe 25 people in the bar altogether. That includes the 3 girls that were outside.
Yeah.
Where I spent the majority of my time talking to some females.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Apparently,
Oh, that laugh.
apparently, at one point, I thought it was a great idea to tell my buddy. I guess he was getting ready. He's like, "All right, I'm ready to go." We were getting close to midnight around here, I think, and I apparently need 20 minutes in the limo. So I guess I took a
What
girl.
do you mean,
into,
20 minutes? In the limo?
apparently, I took one of the girls into the limo,
Yeah.
and I needed 20 minutes. Not best part. Funniest part about that is that all I can remember is that the limo driver never went nowhere. There was no partition.
He was
There's
just
just a little
chilling.
window.
Yeah.
So he was just chilling in the front.
He's just watching.
As far as I know, my pants stayed on, so I think it was just like a bit of a drunk makeout sesh. So not bad.
So apparently, the nose stuff probably had some bath salts in it. So you were trying to eat her face off. Is that what's going on?
Apparently, I was
You
just
went
trying to
full zombie
nibble.
mode?
I guess I was just trying to nibble on something, which is not my. I'm gonna say that not
Yeah.
my greatest moment ever. Because first of all, I try not to do that.
Do you remember this chick at all?
Semi. I remember
Did
she
you
was
get her
blonde.
number or anything? Or?
That's what homeboy was asking me. He goes, "Yo, you get that girl's number or whatever?" Nothing. I'm like,
Yeah.
And then I was like, "What girl?" And then like it starts coming back to me like,
Oh,
after he starts
fuck.
explaining it to me, and he goes, "No, man, she wasn't ugly or nothing. She was cute. Just, I think she was like older than you." And I was like, "Ah, shit." I'm like, "How much older?" He goes, "I don't know. She was maybe like 30."
She like 88.
He goes, "Maybe like 30." And I was like, "Ah, shit, I forget this dude's only like 24." So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, to him, okay. I'm like, no big deal.
Yeah.
Whatever, that's cool. But yeah, it just
People are usually about 5 years young
yeah,
on their guesses. So let's say
Right.
30, 35.
yeah. So I took
That's still not bad. That's a ripe year.
yeah. Hey man, I guess I took it upon myself to enjoy myself a little
Hey,
bit
no
more
problem with
heartier.
that. Again, I have nothing against that. I think that's fantastic.
Hey, shout out and my appreciation to the dean at JU for cutting us off because I definitely needed that, and for cutting my buddy off as well. The limo
Well, that didn't
probably,
stop you guys.
No. The limo probably
Thanks for
not
cutting
the
us
best.
off so we could go buy alcohol elsewhere.
we had a fun ride. We had a fun time, man. But I'll definitely tell you, like, I won't do that again. Not in a long time. Like, I suffered for it on Monday. I didn't go to work.
Aw, you pussy.
I woke up for work. I got up 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Jumped in the shower, got out, got dressed, and then laid down on the couch. And I said, "I'm not doing this. I can't."
Oh,
There's
man,
no
you
way.
were already there.
I was
You're
ready.
halfway
I was
there.
ready, man. I was ready, but I'm like, I was still not. I was like buzzing, like still,
Yeah.
and I think it was like the booger sugar that like had me a
Yeah,
little hype.
it
But
had
I'm
you
like,
hyped up,
I
yeah.
couldn't focus though. So I'm like, driving's gonna suck. So I'm like, not doing that. And I got to drive to Ankeny. So I'm like, nah, not
Yeah.
happening. Sorry, we'll try again tomorrow.
Already dressed. I'm just gonna stay dressed. Just fucking go back.
You
to
know
bed.
what? I'm just gonna stay here all fucking day. Hey man, well I did my little thing that I do when I don't go to work. I'll watch
Yeah.
Entourage like all fucking day.
Oh shit! I've seen a few
I
episodes.
love
of it.
that show. So I watched it all the way through, and
Yeah.
like I'm back at the point where I need to watch the movie. So I haven't done that, but
They got a movie?
I've done that plenty. Yeah,
No fucking clue.
yeah, they've got the show and the movie. Show went on for 8 seasons. Oh man, hey man, if you've never seen the show
I've seen
Entourage,
like maybe 4 episodes.
it's
of
fucking awesome. It came out when we were in high school.
it. Yeah, that's why I was like, man, when I started watching, I was like, dang, this is like.
Yeah, we were
It's
we
pretty
were
old.
like freshmen when it came out.
old.
So yeah.
So.
So, and then it was like it was the lifestyle. It's pretty much the lifestyle we live now, for the most part. Because I'm in a fucking limo, baby.
Bunch of fucking shit, dumb fucks. So all of us just going out and drinking and partying.
Absolutely.
Hey man, I wouldn't take back any day right now. I mean, it's been fun.
No, yeah, I've had the time, literally the time of my life.
Yeah, dude. No, that's great. That's great,
living
man.
this
You,
fucking life.
you got to shove your tongue down somebody else's tonsils. That's fantastic.
Absolutely. I was gonna perform a tracheotomy apparently or
That's
something.
great. That's great.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
mine was a similar night. I didn't have a limo, but it was pretty fun. Pretty much a fucking shit show.
hey girl, if you out there listening, thank you. for not calling the cops.
That could have turned bad quick.
Hey man, I need to sip with this Bahama Mama after all that shit.
Nowadays, man, you got to watch out, man. If you become famous, you know, You better watch out.
Yeah, man. So
Get
that
hit
was
with
that was my
get hit with that
fucking
Me Too.
my Sunday fun day shit,
Mm.
which was out of control.
Mine was Saturday. Mine was
Oh,
unbelievably bad
let's hear
Saturday.
about this one. Yeah, I heard little
So,
snippets of this.
okay, so basically everybody thinks that I went on a blind date. To put it out there, I did not go on a blind date. Okay.
Yeah, he went out on a
There
blind
was
threesome date.
damn
Yeah.
right. No, so basically this goes back a couple weeks back of where mutual friend and Hugo Sanchez's older bruv says, "Hey, he's out with the wife. We're all out just having a drink, just having a good time." She's like, "Hey, I have a coworker that I think you would really get along with." And whenever I hear that kind of stuff, I'm like, I get really apprehensive about it. I kind of feel like, man, I don't know, this sounds sketchy. But I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll be game for this. So she's like, yeah, I showed her one of your pictures, and by the way, it's really hard to find any good pictures of you. I'm like, yeah, thanks. And so they find a picture, and she's like, yeah, she thought you were all right. So we're just gonna get together as a group. We're not gonna set you up on a blind date. We're just gonna all be together as a group. She's gonna be part of this group, so you guys can meet. I said, perfectly fine. That sounds harmless. I've been set up on a blind date before, and I'll tell you what, I don't like dating gargoyles, and that's what happened the last time, thanks to my brother. So we set this meeting up. So we're there. We go to the bar, and I'm just having drinks. It's Hugo Sanchez's older brother, his wifey's sister, who's extremely pretty.
Love her.
Yes, and really, really cool partier. All of them are partiers. They're great, fantastic people. And then they're like, yeah, she's coming. And I'm like, all right. It's like, I meet up with her at like 9:30. It's like 10:30. She hasn't showed up yet. And I'm like, okay. By this time, I'm like, okay, I get it. It's done. Whatever. She doesn't want to meet. Maybe she thinks it's awkward because they're trying to set us up. Whatever. She ends up showing up like almost midnight when we're about to leave the bar, right? Because we're like, oh, where else are we going to go? And so me and Hugo Sanchez's brother were just like, dude, let's go get some tequila, right? So that was bad choice number one.
Whoa! You can never go wrong with tequila.
I know, but you can.
I mean,
and we found that out.
You can make some wrong moves, but you can never go wrong.
So we go. I was like, dude, well, where else is gonna have really good tequila other than Black Sheep, right? So we're like, let's go to Black Sheep, And he's like, perfect idea. So she ends up showing up before we leave. So we're there, and we're like, oh, we're just gonna go to Black Sheep. I meet her, and I was like, in the back of my mind, she looked familiar, right? Because she's Hispanic, right, or Latina. Let's say.
Oh, Latina. So she was running on Latino time.
Yes, and it was her and her sister who was apparently in town because of her birthday. Right, she doesn't live in Des Moines.
So that's why they were so late. Double Latina time.
So I was just like, fuck it, let's do this. Whatever, if they're gonna join. I really didn't pay any mind to her, but in the back of my head, for some odd reason, I felt like I knew her. Later in that night, she actually confessed that she does know me from back in the day, but I don't remember her all that well. So
she runs up to you and she goes, I remember you. Show me your penis.
No, actually, funny
She's like,
thing.
Show me your penis. I've seen it before. Let me see.
Show me your dick. No, it was, so we go to Black Sheep. Of course, we keep drinking. I get a 40 ounce of Corona Familiar, right?
As you should.
Down that baby, and I already been drinking gin and tonics at the other bar.
So at this point, we're drinking water. At this point, we're just sipping water, ladies and gentlemen.
It was 2 gin and tonics and a full glass of Cabernet. Okay, and that shit. It can be pretty potent when you mix shit like that. And so by the time we're going to Black Sheep, I'm already feeling it. So I get the 40, I get everybody else's drinks for the first round, I buy them, and then I'm just drinking. I'm going maybe halfway through the 40, boom, it hits, right? And at that point, I'm like, fuck it, I could take on the world if I wanted to. And that's when the shots of tequila started coming.
Oh, did somebody slip you a $20 bill as well?
I was hoping. I was hoping for it. Actually, I was hoping to meet this girl I know named Susan.
Suzanne.
But she wasn't there. I don't think I've seen her in a couple weeks. So basically, we get our drinks, and halfway through, of course, it hits me, and then we start ordering shots. And at that point, that's when I was already in the mind frame of almost A-train status of where I don't care what people hand me. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna say yes.
Absolutely.
Right? So, another shot? Yes.
That's the best you want?
Okay. And it was just all tequila. It was nothing else. It was just all tequila. More shots? Yeah, sure. More shots. And it got to the point where I'm drunk. And now we're all comfortable. Everybody's talking to each other. I'm talking to the chick. I'm talking to her sister. At one point, I'm in between the two sisters, arms around me, both of their hands on my ass.
And then you're like, come on, bring it in.
Exactly, pretty much. And both hands on my ass. Let's just put it that way. And then they leave because they see that, right? And Hugo Sanchez's older brother, very, very slick man, he's like, we're not going to make it obvious. We're just going to say, we're done for the night. because they're a married couple, so they can do that. They're just like, hey, we're just gonna head out, and the girls are like, oh, we're just gonna stay here. I said, hey, yeah, we'll just stay here, and they leave. I ordered 3 more shots of tequila, and I mean 3 rounds, not just 3, for the 3 of us, and then the bar closes, right? So they kick us out, and I am fucking obliterated at that point. I remember being able to walk up the stairs. I get up the stairs and I go outside, and she's like, my car's down the street. So we start walking, and that's when it starts getting really, really fuzzy. So she's like, this is my car. Do you want to go home? And I was like, no, I'm good. She's like, okay, we're going to go to a club. And I'm just like, in my mind, I think that there's bars still open. She was like, oh, okay, no big deal. We start driving, right? And we're downtown Des Moines. We start hitting 14th Street, heading south.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, that's all you need to know at that point. So we keep traveling south. We hit Watrous. We go past Watrous. We hit McKinley. We go past McKinley.
Dear Lord.
We get all the way to Army Post. We pass Army Post. And right past Army Post was an old stomping ground from middle school / elementary called
sir.
Loco Joe's, okay, back in the day.
Godspeed.
And in that area, there happens to be an after-hours bar dedicated to Hispanic young men and women, Latino young men and women, called Desvelada.
Where trouble happens.
Yes. And so they take me there, but I think it's a great idea. Oh, and by the way, between downtown and Desvelada, I managed to puke 4 times.
Like a champ, he never gave up. Though
I didn't give up, though. I said, fuck it, we're going, then we're going. So we go. We go into this establishment. I remember it's kind of dodgy. I did get felt up maybe 2 or 3 times by the security guards. Anytime you come in and out of that place, they got to frisk you. That's how you know you're in a really classy place. And
you were like, hey, you should buy me a drink first.
fuck. I don't think I touched a drink while I was in there. I don't remember drinking at all.
If I were, I mean, if even
and
when
it's
I
an
get
after hour, so you had to bring your own beer.
To that point, I probably wouldn't either. Like, there's certain point, even drunk me knows there's a cutoff. Like, even when I'm like super blacked out, I know I can't take anymore. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
And even if I have a drink, I'm like, it might be open or whatever. I'm sipping, but I'm not drinking anymore. Like, I'm done. Yeah. Like, I can't do no more.
So we're in there, right? And, of course, I danced to a couple songs because I'm fucking ridiculously drunk.
Yeah. And you're a great dancer.
Actually, I played a great move. I said, hey, I need to get some fresh air. And so I take the sister that apparently wanted to meet me or that we were meeting up with. We go outside to the car. We get a little hot and heavy.
Oh, you also took her inside the limo?
Oh, yeah, we did. I took her inside her limo. Her car, basically.
The town car.
Yeah, so that was fun. I remember a little bit of that. And then we ended up going to IHOP after that. It was 4 in the morning when they closed. So we closed that place down.
Oh, fuck.
And so it's 4 in the morning. We decided, hey, where are we going to go? Let's go to IHOP. I'll get some pancakes. I get some pancakes. We sit there talking like with some people that we met there, like at the bar. Like we didn't know anybody. And we're just sitting there just talking with people. Literally, it's like 5 in the morning. She takes me back downtown. I was like, I need to go grab my truck. I was like, by that point, I was already getting a hangover. Like my head is hurting. I can't fucking see straight. Fucking everything's bright and it's fucking 4 in the morning, so it's dark as fuck outside. But any light that hits my eyes, it's agony.
You're hitting that vampire mode.
Oh fuck, dude, it's bad. And so they take me back to my truck, and then I just drive home. And that's when, and I got home at like 6. It was 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
By the time I got home, and then I went ahead and took a nap for 2-3 hours because Hugo Sanchez hit me up for going to brunch. And I remember telling him,
right.
"Hey, let's go to brunch."
Yeah.
You know, he's like, "Yeah, let's do it." You know, and yeah, that's how that ended. But I got to tell you about the chick though. You know how she said that she knew me?
Yeah. Did we look her up? Did we find out who she is?
I've tried to look her up and I can't find her.
Jaime's not here today. Fuck.
Yeah, where's Jaime? Jaime, the intern's not
Jaime
here.
and Hugo Sanchez get to take the day off. That is some shit right there.
Fuck them, dude. It's coming right out of their vacation pay.
It's
I don't
coming
care.
out of that. If they're fired, they get no severance.
Yeah, no severance. No severance. They haven't. They're not fully vested yet.
Right.
So
we can't find her.
You probably know her, and I probably know her from a long time.
I guess
ago.
I'd have to see her.
Even if we don't know her, dude. I bet you if you saw her and you looked at her for a little bit long, you'd say, "Yes."
I'm pretty good at recognizing people, like their names, not so much, but I'm pretty good at recognizing people.
I think I'm pretty sure back in the day she dated one of our homeboys.
Crazy thing about our world is we have a lot of homeboys.
yes, but I mean, I'll tell you here, off the air, because I know we're gonna find this person.
Yeah, we're gonna find
her. And you're gonna remember.
We're gonna find her.
But she went to East High School, right? But she went to Weeks Middle School also. So she went to Weeks. She didn't go to Lincoln. We went to Lincoln. She went to East.
That's true.
And I think she dated one of our homeboys, who also may have gone to East after weeks.
So
And he played soccer with us.
okay, so that's quite a.
I know it's very general.
That's a very broad spectrum.
Broad spectrum there.
Absolutely.
But still, we'll touch base on that. But I bet you if you were to see her, you'd probably recognize her.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty good. Like I
and
said,
then I remembered in my head, like, because at first I didn't recognize her, and then I was thinking, holy shit, that is her. That is fucking her. And I remember her as a younger girl, and she was like a gangster girl.
Okay.
She used to be a gangster girl. She used
Alright,
to be a chola.
alright.
I'm not like saying like straight up like complete chola, but she was in my mind. She was a little chola.
I mean, I guess me and you we didn't really take onto that like everyone else did.
No.
I think we were just a part of the crew because that's who we grew up with.
Yeah.
We didn't know those guys were going to be straight up gangster as we kept going and going and
Yeah.
going. And I honestly thought that was just a phase.
Yeah.
And then we got into high school, and a lot of those guys did not leave that phase.
No, dude, they stayed with it. They stayed in it.
They were committed.
They were.
One of our, you know who we should have on when, hey man, we'll talk about it after that. There's one of our homies that we should actually have on, who, hey man, his whole life, he changed. He was a big time cholo back in the day, and he changed.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny if that's who I'm talking about or who I'm thinking.
Oh, the dude?
Yeah.
I'm talking about a dude.
Yeah.
It might be.
I think it is. Does his name start with a G?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
This dude starts with an O, actually.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But yeah. But hey, man, yeah, that sounds like you had it just as wild as I did.
And
And you
brunch
did it the night
happened.
before.
Brunch happened, and you guys, I got there, and you guys were already fucking toasty.
You know what happened at fucking
Unlimited mimosas, man.
You know what happened at fucking brunch? You showed
guys
up.
got fucking
Yeah, no,
trashed.
you showed up with the fucking baton and said, "Hey, train, it's your turn." And I ran.
I handed it.
I ran the rest
You
of the
took
race.
it and ran. It was a 400-meter dash. I did 100 meters. You did 300.
Yeah, I took a fucking sprint because I started in the fucking.
Funny.
I started at 11:30 in the morning and fucking I was home by midnight. 12 hours, bro.
Of raging.
Fuck.
Of nonstop drinking, dude.
I know, and
Dude,
I don't.
okay, so Hugo Sanch was pretty fucking lit too.
Yeah.
He had quite a bit. But then again, those Sundays when I've gone there and I actually drank, dude, they creep up on you. I
Yeah.
remember I got fucking plastered once when we were there, and I raged the whole rest of the fucking day too. That was the day that we ended up going to the fucking hot tub. We ended up going to the pool. I was just like, what the
Right.
fuck is going on? And we spent the whole day fucking drinking.
That's nuts, man. Jesus. Hey, man, we've done some things. I've never been, at any point have I been like, however, stopped and been like, yo, this is a bad idea. You should probably go home. No. The next
No.
idea is like, if I down this next drink, I know I can keep going.
Exactly.
But my issue is that like, hey, man, we started too early. If I don't get there till 3 or 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
I think I'm fine the rest of the day because I'm just there chilling. I'm chill drinking. I'm not like already plastered from fucking mimosas and Bloody Marys. But
Oh yeah, you had the Bloody Marys too.
yeah, I was mixing them in, and then
Hell
our
yeah,
server was so
baby.
cool. Our server ended up knowing. She recognized Hugo Sanchez's his lady friend.
Yeah, the lady. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh man, we just revealed his secret on air.
oh no,
He's taken.
we already did that
Oh,
once.
fuck him.
I did that
All
once
right.
already. Fuck him. He's not here right now.
He ain't here anymore.
He can't defend
Fuck it.
himself. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, with your
Relate-
little fucking what was it called? The iMac little having ass.
Yeah.
Your little Apple product.
Can't download the other shit stuff. Can't download the good movies and shit.
Yeah, with your
Show me your Disney files.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean the server was dope as hell.
No, she seemed cool, but I didn't know. Like I heard that you guys got a shot, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I
didn't-
thought you were a part of that, honestly, because I took mine. I guess I handed mine to Mr.
No,
Asshole.
I was
apparently.
relieving all my sins in the bathroom 3 or 4 times there.
God.
Oh fuck, dude, I felt like shit, man.
Hey,
Felt so bad. I was dead.
You did not look like you. I mean, you didn't. Look
I didn't
like,
even
you
want to go. I
you
didn't want to
didn't-
go there. I didn't want to go to brunch, but I told Abe that I'd go. So
Right. You didn't look like shit, but you looked like you had zero energy whatsoever.
I didn't have energy.
You like showed up and you sat down and you had that fucking like face that's like, I'm here. Don't expect me to do anything.
Yeah.
Because I remember we kept trying to get
could
you to
barely
like drink
breathe.
something, and you were like, no.
I could
Nah.
barely breathe when I was there.
And I was like pacing myself when we were drinking the mimosas and all that stuff because they kept refilling my water, and every time like after I drink, I would like take a big drink of water. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, it'll be good, it'll be okay. It wasn't until the end where we had the tape, like the girl, like, we were already done, and the girl bought us like a whole another bottle of champagne, and we're like, well, we gotta finish it.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
'Cause,
that's fucking nuts,
It's
man.
very pretty fucking disrespectful not to finish it. Like, fuck.
That's true. No, but for real, big shout out to Cabco.
Absolutely.
Who treats us very, very well when we go for unlimited mimosas on Sundays.
Yes, man.
You guys are the real MVP.
Yeah, and you let me get that fucked up, but it's okay. It's okay. I asked for it. I challenged you for it. And you brought it. You brought that shit on.
Fuck, dude.
Hey, man,
That's
speaking
bad.
of getting plastered, this is the great state of Iowa. And we've got some stuff going on here in Iowa with the
Wait,
stuff
what do
that
we got
gets
going on?
the people of this great state plastered, which is Bush Latte, from what I understand. Bush Lattes are Bush Lights, which are highly regarded in the great state of Iowa, apparently.
I don't know how anybody can fucking drink that shit.
Yeah. Do you, man, I'm going to cut away from that for a second. Do you remember that party bus you and I went on? Fuck, man. It was Dirty Eddie's party bus. And
That's a long time ago.
I know, yeah. Like 7-8 years ago, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And you and I thought it would be funny as hell to buy a 30-pack of fucking Keystone.
Fucking Keystone Lights.
And fucking, like, not back down and literally split it down the middle and drink 15 apiece.
Yeah.
And we did that shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know how you felt the next day, but I was in fucking tortury, fucking murder death.
Yeah, dude, I wanted to commit suicide.
Yeah, the next day, oh my God.
One of the worst hangovers I've ever had in my life.
Dude, my head would not stop pounding.
Shitty beer, dude. Shitty beer will do that.
Terrible beer. And then we were out in West Glen, remember?
Yeah.
And me
That's
and
when it
you,
was popping
yeah,
out there, man.
It was, yeah, they had
It was the hot days out
what was
there.
it, Cabco?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Cabaret. West
Cabaret.
Cab.
West Cab, yep.
So I remember you and I are like, all right, before we go in any bar, this is shit beer, so it's easy to go like to down. We're each gonna slam two
Yeah, we gotta
cans.
slam.
And
Yeah.
we were slamming 2 cans each every time before we got off the bus to go into a bar because
That was
we're like,
bad.
that'll make it easier and faster for us to drink these. And inside we'll probably have like a drink.
Exactly. Well, we
But
had fucking 30 of them to get through.
But then we would get inside, and our dumbasses would be like, "Yeah, first thing we should do is a shot because we just had some beers."
Exactly.
So
but then
yeah,
again, back then we weren't doing shots like today. Like today, I just
Nah.
do straight liquor.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was bombs and shit like that. You know.
Give me the
Yeah.
bombs.
Yeah. That's why
Yo.
now I think that's
Yeah.
why I can't take bombs now.
Right. It's like, what's your special on bombs?
I want an old bomb. I want a great bomb. I want a cherry
Oh
bomb.
my God! Hey, y'all got Washington apples?
I want a Jolly Rancher.
Dude, you ever have a Washington apple?
I've had it before, but
Oh my God! I remember. Hey,
not very memorable. Let's just say that.
The Bar Heroes is for sale right now.
What?
Yeah, it's with equipment and everything included.
No,
I
you're
just
kidding
saw an ad today. I'm dead fucking serious. So the Bar Heroes is it for sale? I remember one time I
Let's
met.
buy that fucker.
Let's do it. We'll call it Eros by Enrique Iglesias. So I remember one time, dude, I met this girl. We're at the bar, we're with the boys, all that shit, and whatever. I start talking to her, having a good time, dance with her a little bit, and then I was like, trying to be Mr. Cool, whatever. I'm like, hey, you want to do a shot? She's like, yeah. Let's do a Washington apple. And I'm like, okay. Whatever. We go to the bar, do one. And she goes, that delicious. It's like still in my mouth. And I'm, to me, it did not taste great. And then go back to the dance floor, whatever. I'm fucking 22 at the time, and I'm just like, she's grinding on me. So I'm like, yes, this is awesome. And then she's like, you want to do another one? I was like, another shot, yeah. I'm like, what do you want to do? And again, she's like, Washington apple, and I was like, I didn't like the first one. So
You're just
I'm
fuck.
telling the bartender, I'm like, one Washington apple, and I'm trying to get change the second one to something else. And the girl's like, no, we're doing 2. He needs one too. I look at the dude, I'm like looking at him, I'm like, oh no. But he just winks at me, and I'm like, oh, I think he got it. I think he got it to change it to something else.
Yeah.
Nope, brings it back, Washington apple again.
Washington apple.
So I did 3 with this girl,
I
right?
wonder what's in that fucking shit.
I don't know, but it's
Apple
not,
pucker and probably some other shit.
Some little
Red
George,
Bull.
little crumpled up
Little George
quarters. Yeah, little George Washingtons, crumpled up quarters,
Crumble of quarters.
grinded down quarter shavings, quarter
dust,
shavings.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I did a few with her. I remember that.
Garnished with a $1 bill.
Dude, it's trash. But yeah, and I remember to make up for it, in my head, this was consolation. After each one, the girl would be like, "Oh my God, thank you," and she'd kiss me on the lips, and I'd be like, "Yes." We're getting somewhere here.
We're getting somewhere. One drink at one Washington apple.
Dude,
at
isn't
a
it crazy
time.
how like a certain alcohol will like bring a whole thing back to you? But yeah, like mentioning that shit and remembering Heroes. And I only remember Heroes because, like I said, it came up in my family's group chat today that they were like, Heroes is for sale. I was like, shut the fuck up. That's crazy.
That place did, man. I remember that place used to be balling.
It used to pop, man, for real.
Great. We'd go there every weekend.
I know.
Almost,
we were. Hey, man, that was home,
before Johnny.
That was home base.
Well, okay, so that was home base, and then slowly but surely, I don't know what happened. It just started losing its appeal, and then that's when we started migrating to Johnny's. And Johnny's just hasn't failed since then.
We went to Annie's for a little bit.
Yeah,
but then
it was Mickey's.
Mickey's, yes, Mickey's. And then, but as the group just started like expanding, and more and more of us started hanging out. We needed more real estate, more space.
More space, yeah.
So we own a little corner spot at JU at Johnny's. We own our own little corner spot. On Saturdays, it's roped off just for us. You'd think it was the way that when we show up, we just pack it and it's ours.
Yeah, dude, we're in there so long, like any longer, we'll be fucking stools. We'll beat the time they have in there.
So much. I'm making a sweeping declaration. I'm not going out for at least 2 weeks. After this weekend's antics.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you right now, at least 2 weeks.
That's not going to stop you from doing it again.
No, I need a break. I really do.
You don't need a break.
I need a break. As appreciative as I am from our bartenders who work there and take care of us very generously.
Listen, if Brittany told you, hey, come out this weekend for my birthday, you wouldn't go?
Hey, Brittany, I love you and I miss you. But I don't think so. Honestly,
no, you would go, dude. You would go.
I wouldn't. I have church in the morning.
No, you would go. JU is church.
Praise to the alcohol gods.
Praise the dean.
Praise the dean. Dude, so I guess she got a video of me leaving.
Yeah.
And I like my dumb ass. So when I got home, I charged my phone and I turned it on right away.
Yeah.
Because it was, like I said, it wasn't even 1 a.m. And I start opening snaps. And all I hear is, like, I see the video from her angle because she's taking it, and it's, like, me getting in. And all she's saying is, adios. I was like, oh, shit. And I was so dumb. I was just clicking through them. Like, I wasn't, like, holding it down because they weren't in the thing. They were, whatever. Oh, nice. And, so I feel like shit for, like, if I, hey, girls, was that your dog?
That's probably my dog.
Oh, okay. I just heard, oh, shit. I just heard some noise of someone trying to break in here again.
Yeah, that's the dog.
Leave our studio alone. But, no, yeah, so, I feel bad if I caused any trouble or anything like that, which I don't think I did, man. But, hey, man, you never know with me. Sunday Train is a whole nother fucking animal, and he's a piece of shit. And his boys left him pretty early, some of them with good reason, others just were tired. I'm not talking about you on the tired. I'm talking about other ones that were tired. Even the pirate, like, he got on the phone with me at one point, and he goes, I'm coming back for you. I'm like, why? And he goes, hey, I'm coming back. I just had to go I'm like, okay. And then I hung up on him. Yeah. And then apparently a mutual friend, told him that they saw me standing outside, just standing.
Yeah, just chilling.
So they thought I was just, like, drunk.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. But I was waiting for it to get in the limo. And then, so he like, calls me back. He goes, hey, I just turned around. I'm almost there. Where you at? And I guess, like, my response was, I'm in a limo, baby. What it do, baby?
I'm in a limo,
baby. What up? Hey, man, that's some shit right there. We get ourselves into trouble every once in a while, and that's not bad, but
yeah.
I just, like, sometimes I wish I was a little more responsible than I am. But once I get to a certain point, that whole, like, no fucks given kind of
deal. You're like my brother
deal.
When he used to drink heavy. He'd get to that point where it's just a point of no return. After that, it's pretty much, you could pretty much take on anything.
Right.
Fuck it, we're just going to keep going. And, dude, there were some days where, like, literally he'd get to the point where he was drunk. It's like, he just wanted to party. And it wasn't going to stop. He just wanted to keep partying. And dude, that's pretty fucking... pretty crazy. It's fucking crazy. You go into a rager like that, and it's hard to get out of it. And I've been there before. Trust me, I've been there too. Of where just like I didn't want the party to end. I know. Not because I was just belligerent drunk or anything like that. I just like, man, it's just too much fun. I want it to keep going, and so I'd be fucking looking for after parties. Oh, hey, let's go fucking hit the pool. Let's go hit the hot tub
on a fucking Sunday.
Sunday.
I'm looking for Sunday into Monday, not Saturday into Sunday. Sunday into Monday. I'm looking for the after party. Que se armen los pinches chingados. I was like, Santa. I was like, oh my God. Ay, que tus hijos vuelen. I was just looking for some tortas con jamón. Jamón del bueno.
Chingones. Jamón del bueno.
That's what I told that girl. I was like, es tu vieja. No, I was like, come to the limo for 20 minutes.
Tu vieja.
Que chingón esa tu vieja. Hey, girl, come to the limo for 20 minutes. I just want to show you my rock collection. I got a bunch of little figurines of Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at my rock collection. Oh my God. Hey man, hey, sorry about that deviation as always.
Yeah.
As I'm saying that I'm
rabbit
never
hole.
gonna drink again for a couple of weeks, and here I am with a fucking Bahama Mama
I
in
know
my
you
hand.
got a Bahama Mama in your hand. What's in a Bahama Mama?
I don't know.
Let's
read.
It's weird that it wouldn't say. It says mine says a flawless. This, oh my God, the fucking balls that the person had making this fucking drink to put this on this can. Just listen to this. Flawless mix of orange, peach, and cranberry. Better than you know what. I'm guessing it's sex.
Sex on the beach.
Wow, that's fucking trash, dude.
I just opened my browser on
trash.
my phone, and it's on eBay looking at shoes. That's all I'm ever doing because I shop the best deals on eBay. Hey, if you really need some good shoes for the best prices, eBay or the direct store, whatever kind of shoe line you like. But eBay gets it done for me. That's our sponsor today. Next to Club Tales, eBay.
What does it say on the ingredients?
That's what I'm looking
It says right there in the blue area of where it says Bahama Mama, like in the
Oh,
actual
right here?
brand. Yeah, it's gonna have little
Oh,
letters.
mine just says tropical fusion of tropical fusion of sensational strawberry, cherry, and citrus.
Ooh, that actually doesn't sound too bad.
It's 10%
Is
alcohol.
yours flawless though?
It's not. It's a
Mine's
sensation.
flawless.
Mine's a sensation.
They were one. They were a little bit of a word off of being fucking sued by White Claw. It's flawless.
Hey man, mine's sensational. See,
original
mine's
Club
a
Tales.
feeling. You can't feel flawless, but you can feel sensational. And then
Fantastic.
cheers.
Fantastic. Cheers to that. Cheers to Bahama Mama's
Hey,
Sex
man.
on the Beach and Club Tales.
Clank.
Clank it up. All right.
Oh, here we'll give you folks what it sounds like. That's
Except that it's
these are
cans. Yep. It's just two pieces of tin hitting each other.
Got it.
There you go. Yeah, so before we continue on a little bit more, again, we have to remind people, head up onto YouTube, go on to our Facebook, go out to Twitter, and hit us up. Let us know what you want to hear about, what you want us to talk about. We will be having more guests on the show. It's coming down the pipeline. We've got some other projects, obviously, on the side also that we're going to be doing to fill in a little bit more content on the YouTube channel. So that's our main source of content for you is on YouTube. Go on to YouTube at Latino Letdown. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification thing because it'll tell you when we launch a new video, when we have a new podcast out, or when we have like a taco review or any other new project that we got coming down the pipeline.
And speaking of the taco review, sorry we haven't had one in a while. Our thing is that we think people have been made aware of our appearances, of our attendance. So we're looking at disguises. We're looking into disguises to try and go order and get our stuff because
I'm thinking of a mustache.
he's thinking of a mustache, even though he's almost got a beard.
A mustache.
Just a mustache.
Maybe a big Mexican hat.
A sombrero.
A big sombrero.
He's gonna wear a sombrero and a mustache and just go up and be like, "No, it's not me."
No, this is not me. I know I look and sound just like him,
But it's not me.
but it's not me.
So we think people see us coming now, so we need to figure this out. I don't know if we need to send somebody else into order for us.
I think we should. I think that's what's going to We're just going to we'll get Jaime. Jaime can walk in.
Jaime's
He's
gonna
a
have to-
fucking intern anyways.
That's right. That's what he's got to do.
Little bitch.
But he never shows up to those.
I know, fucker. Last time he sent me to fucking do a review and there wasn't even a fucking taco truck there. It's like, what kind of shit is this, Jaime?
How dare you? How dare you?
Motherfucker.
The disrespect.
The disrespect on this guy.
But yes, those are coming back as well. We just we noticed last time that they might be onto us,
Yes.
so we will fix this. We promise.
Yeah, man. So we didn't really hit on the
Oh yeah,
the
okay.
subject we
So,
wanted to talk about today.
so we wanted to talk about just
I mean,
a little bit.
we got 2 minutes, so it's all
All right,
good.
2 minutes. We'll hit this real quick.
No,
Actually,
we got more than
it
we got
can
more
be
than 2 minutes,
It
man.
can it can be done in 2 minutes,
I'm
though.
just-
It really can. Because I don't find it to be
as entertaining as me. I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it.
I mean, I think that it's
So just
was-
give
it was kinda-
the
it was gonna be
backstory
us.
on it.
All right, so Iowa State.
Don't leave the biggest. Yeah, there you go. Don't leave that detail out.
Iowa State game. College game day was in Ames. This young gentleman, a fan of Iowa State, decided to make a sign he thought would be funny and would maybe get a little response.
And I'd like to say he wasn't the first one to ever do this either. I've seen
he's
it
not.
a million times.
He's not. But he thought he would get a funny response,
Yeah.
and I believe he did.
Yeah,
he
he
chose the correct label. Being in
Yep.
Iowa, he chose the correct label to get him through. He said that his sign said, "Bush Light or Bush Latte needs replenished. Supply needs replenished. Venmo at Carson King or Carson-King 25, something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is." And so people saw it and they thought it was funny. So people from around the country, and not just in Iowa, people saw it and they're like, "I'll send the kid $10."
Yeah, sending $5,
whatever.
$10. Yeah.
So within an hour, I think he made he said $100 and something.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And then at some point, during the day, he made $500. So he was like, he went on his Twitter or whatever, and he goes, "You know what? This is more than I need." So he said, "I'm just gonna keep enough to buy another case of Busch Light, and I'm gonna donate the rest to the University of Iowa Children's Hospital, which is they do great things for kids in the cancer ward, all that." As a cancer survivor myself, I'm the cancer boy. Hey man, I could appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I don't get very mushy upset about anything about myself. Hey man, I'm one of the lucky ones. Not everyone makes it. So.
Yeah.
But he so he decided to do that. And then when people heard that, they just start donating. And at one point he gets to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And then what the big companies get, the Venmo, which the company that's used to donate to him, and then Busch Light get wind of it, and they say, "You know what? Hey, we're going to match your donation." First, I think it was Busch Light, so that was pretty cool. And they're like, "And we'll send you a case of Busch Light. No worries." You know what? Give a week later, dude has raised about 500,000 or some shit like that, 200, somewhere in the ballpark of $1 million after it was matched by the two companies. Hey man, then sooner or later, obviously, all feel-good stories have a salty ending most of the time, because somebody decided, you know what? Let's see what this kid was doing 8 years ago.
It's like fuck.
It's like
no. Somebody, and it wasn't even that. They just went out of their way to try to find trash on this kid.
It was unnecessary, definitely. I don't think it was necessary. The reporter, whoever the fuck you are, that has none, zero, zilch, nada. You don't have an ounce of credibility to say I wasn't looking for something negative. Motherfucker, who the fuck goes that far back to find something positive? What were you looking to find? A picture of him 8 years ago rescuing a baby out of a fucking burning building? Is that what you were looking for?
For fucking school book pictures or something like that, like yearbook stuff, or
exactly.
What are you trying to fucking prove?
You fucking pedophile! If you were looking at for his young pictures.
I just gotta say about that fucking reporter, I can't remember the guy's name or the person's name. They don't fucking deserve to be mentioned on the show anyways because they're below us. They're the fucking scum on the bottom of scum people's shoes. Okay, that's what that person is. He's such a fucking piece of shit. You are a fucking moron, okay? You just committed fucking journalist suicide with your stupid comments and your stupid... I mean, really, the funniest thing is that somebody ends up going onto his social media back from in the day and brings up all the shit that he was talking.
His homophobic, his racist tweets as well.
All that shit. Fuck's sake, man. I was like, you're a dumb fuck. I swear to God.
Even if you're going to go after somebody, you better know you better clean your shit up. You better get your shit out of here.
Have you ever heard... don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house?
Absolutely.
Guess what? That motherfucker had a glass house.
No, he did.
And he was throwing rocks. So now his shit's about to be stumbled. And it has. I mean, look at all the shitstorm. At least in Iowa, it's caused a shitstorm on social media.
Well, it went by as of 2 p.m. today. It went national.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he just not just that, he just fucked up his own workplace because now the Des Moines Register. First of all, it's a fucking newspaper.
I know.
Which I don't know how the fuck that shit's even relevant anymore.
Dude, that's why I love today because I was going off tonight. Right. Today during my real job, I couldn't focus on it because I was just coming up with a bunch of shit to talk about the Des Moines Register because I fucking not that I hate them. It's just it's good to fucking do right now. And so I was just like, hell yeah! I was like, people that read the fucking Register still use carrier pigeons.
I know. 15 years ago, I was picking up the Des Moines Register, but to fucking look in the classifieds because Craigslist was not a real thing yet, or Facebook Market wasn't even a thing.
Yeah. I was looking for puppies back in the day. I don't know that.
But now I don't need that shit. I don't need none of it. So And even they have their online thing, but shit, that's still useless because I can go anywhere else and get that information.
And that's what I was telling people. I was like, in the fucking age that we're in of instantaneous information, you choose to read the news. Like, who really reads the newspaper? It's like having a Tesla and then choosing to ride a horse into work every fucking
Absolutely.
day. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? There's something wrong with you.
Well, people were just.
But that's so stupid, man. That the guy did that, man. You're such a piece of shit. I can't say that enough.
And as far as the people who are out there pouring out their Bush Lights and whatever and being like, I'll never buy another one again. Hey, man, let me remind you of some people who swore they would never wear or buy Nikes ever again. I'm pretty sure I know some of those people, and I've seen them, and they're wearing Nikes. So that whole point of, like, throwing Bush Light under the whatever, no. I mean, they still donated their money. It's not like they pulled out of the thing.
Yeah.
They still donated the money. Now, do they want to cut? Yeah, because they don't want any negative. Nobody wants any negative press anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Especially, coming from a company that's dedicated on making college kids fucking blind drunk every weekend.
Exactly.
I mean, they're probably behind more illegitimate children than anybody in this fucking country.
Absolutely, man. And exactly. But yeah, like the whole point, you can't get mad at a fucking beer company.
Stupid.
Like, first of all, Bush Light tastes like shit.
I know. Why would you fucking buy it in the first place? Well, unless you're a college student.
If you're a broke
have
college
no money.
kid, exactly.
Yeah, you have no fucking money, and Dirty 30s are what, maybe $10.
Exactly.
I mean, of course, it's fucking recession proof. I can see that. But if you're a grown person, I've seen some people online today that were pouring Bush Lights out that look like they owned homes. I'm like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Why are you buying that shit? That's like going out and buying hams. It's like going out and buying Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's like going out and buying Miller High Life. Who fucking does that? What are you? What kind of human being are you?
That's
now, I
true.
know that Pabst Blue Ribbon went through that phase of where all these hipsters were drinking it.
Yeah.
But we all know it's trash. Why hide it?
And I feel like if you're like a cyclist or whatever, you drink hams.
You drink fucking hams if you're a cyclist. That's how it is.
Absolutely. I'm not saying like we shared a story earlier. Hey man, we fucking went half and half on a 30 of fucking Keystone.
Fucking Keystone Lights, man.
And the only reason was somebody made a joke about it about like we were close to Halloween or some shit like that. And somebody's like, "Oh, I want to be Keystone for Halloween." And then we were literally at the gas station. We're like, you know what we should get?
Yeah.
Well,
another thing, the reason why I wanted to get those, because I was pissed.
You wanted to ruin your life that night. No. Just like I did.
No, another. Like,
we were also in a shitty relationship. Actually, you might have been single at the time. I was in a shitty relationship.
I was single. I was very single. No, but that night, I remember, so whenever I throw parties, at least, and I know that you guys do the same thing. If your family throws a party, or if we directly throw a party, we provide booze.
Absolutely.
It's never BYOB. It's you provide booze because it's your party, right?
Absolutely.
You provide food, you provide booze.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, if somebody wants to go and replenish because we ran out, you're more than welcome to bring more booze to the party,
Absolutely,
right?
sir.
Okay. So, and that's a polite thing to do. Well, when I heard that this bus was going on, and this is the first time I've ever heard. Now it's just like a normal thing, I guess. But he's like, it's BYOB. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, well, I'm not taking anything of quality on there because nobody on there deserves it. And whatever, who gives a fuck? And I was like, hey, Keith Stone. Yeah, we could do that. At that time, they had a lot of marketing out for it.
Absolutely. Like I said, that we were talking about the Keystone.
It was
the commercial was an actual guy.
Yeah, it was a solid. Keith Stone.
Keith Stone.
Is he as smooth as Keith Stone?
Yeah. I mean, some dumb shit, but we were like, hey man, we were barely into our fucking legal age of drinking and shit.
But that's another one of those beers. It's like if you're buying that and you actually drink it, like, and it's not just for partying and it's not just for college kids. I mean, if it's because that's what you prefer, go to the doctor. There's something wrong with you.
Somebody.
Okay, you're probably gonna shoot up a school soon or something. I don't know. There's something wrong in your head.
But please don't.
Yeah, just don't do
please
that.
Don't.
So
I'm running out of sad faces on Facebook to post. I can't do it. I'm just like, hey man, every time I see that shit like upsets the fuck. I'm like, I don't get upset to the point where like I need to cry about it anymore because, and here's the shitty part, it's becoming the norm.
What?
Like shootings and shit. I'm just like, oh, another one.
Well, I don't think it's. I don't think it's been
but it
happening.
shouldn't be that feeling.
I know, but I don't think it's been happening any less than what it has prior to what's going on now. It's just that now we are in the age of instant information.
Absolutely, and I mean that's the greatest part about it. Also, is that, like
But it's very easy to make one little thing seem like it's consuming the earth.
So,
because I mean, for a while, I mean that's what it seems like for everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, right now we're being consumed by this controversy, which the real controversy should be. how Iowa State lost that football game.
Jesus.
Wow, man.
Let's not
How do
talk
you
about
fuck up a punt like that?
Hey man, he thought. I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah,
hey,
he
I actually
wasn't
saw.
thinking.
You know that meme that you've been sharing on the internet. I saw the best one. I saw the best
What-
meme of
what
it
was
today, and it's the football. Like it's that picture of him running into his own player,
Yeah.
and then it's him like standing like this, like with his hands on
Yeah,
his,
on
his
the
hips,
sides. Yeah.
and he goes, "I'm probably the most hated guy in Iowa right now." And then like at the bottom it says Des Moines Register. Hold my beer.
Yes, dude. The memes
Literally,
today have been fucking
They've been fire.
dynamite.
They've been fire.
Dynamite,
Let
man.
me tell you, we're
anything
living-
that has Tekashi 6ix9ine in it right now too is fucking gold.
Yeah, the one I
motherfucker.
saw with Tekashi
Yeah.
6ix9ine. One of the ones was they're like, the judge is like, you still got 20 years, and he goes, "Did I tell you what Carson King was tweeting 8 years ago?"
Exactly. Yeah. That's the best fucking shit ever. It's so funny. That's the best thing.
Hey
that
man,
comes
but
out of
shout out to
everything.
that dude because, in all honesty, he was doing something nice.
Yeah.
And
Did
he
you
still,
hear
it accomplished it. It
Did you
didn't
hear
end.
that Carson? When is it Carson King Day now?
That's Saturday.
It's Saturday, Carson King Day,
So we're gonna go out and buy Busch lattes and not drink them
and not drink
because
fuck
that's
no.
trash. I'm gonna
sorry,
sell.
I can't-
I'm gonna
I
sell it for double the price to somebody who can't afford it.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Or maybe we could donate it to the homeless.
Yeah, because the homeless need more booze.
Which
Listen,
we're like the worst.
Listen,
fucking,
I couldn't get you a sandwich or
No.
a
They don't
shirt
want
or
that
a
anyways.
sweater.
They don't want that shit anyways. What if they're allergic to peanuts like you? What if they're allergic to everything under the sun? What if they're allergic to eggs? You know,
Yo.
there's no eggs in beer.
That's right.
It's water, fucking barley, or whatever the fuck they use in it.
Hops.
Hops, and that's it, man. That's it. Fuck. There's no fucking hops in Bush. There's water, some flavoring,
And a little bit of seasoning.
some beer flavoring. They just threw some fucking
Hey,
beer flavored jelly beans in there.
And yellow
Shook it up for a while.
Yellow dye number 9.
Yep, yellow number 9. Add that motherfucker to the pot.
I remember for real, yeah, that kid, him, man, he tried to do something good.
No, big ups to that guy, man.
He did something good. He
I
didn't
say
try. He
respect
did
to
it.
that man. I raised my
And
my
my-
Sex on the Beach to him.
My what's it called?
Club Tails.
Yeah,
I'm raising my club tails to you because you did a stand-up thing and did a very good thing for the kids,
And we salute you, sir.
for the cancer kids, not just our fellow A-Train, but the
That's
real
right.
cancer
Oh,
kids.
this cancer boy.
You know, not the ones that are just looking for their Make-A-Wish fucking gift and then
They didn't give it back to
and
me
then
either.
miraculously get cured.
They did not give me my Make-A-Wish after that. That's some bullshit. I want it back. I wanted to meet Michael Jordan. I still want to meet Michael
I
Jordan
know.
today. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Can't meet Michael Jackson, but I can meet Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I mean, if you kill me, I can meet Michael Jackson.
No, man, big ups to that guy, man. Good idea. No, I think he would have. If anything, if you think about it too, I think he. It's funny how they were talking about how, you know, oh, when he was young, he said all this stuff, he was stupid, and now he's much smarter. And you could tell he's much smarter because as soon as that money got that high, I mean, imagine the shit that you could catch just for getting money like that.
Right.
I mean, because it could have kept going.
Yeah, and it's still going. People are
Yeah.
still donating to it. And so he said that his other thing. So he came out and he had a whole press conference and stuff.
Yeah,
he got
yeah.
ahead of it because when the Des Moines Register guy reached out to him, he said, "Hey, what do you have to say about these tweets from fucking 8 years ago?"
Motherfucker. What a
so they
cocksucker!
they let him know ahead of time. So he was able to within 2 hours was right away able to put all that shit together. He was
Yeah.
like, "I want to come out and say this is,"
Oh my
and so I
God.
mean like at least he came.
Why are
he
we
didn't-
turning this guy into like
As-
a fucking bad person?
As long as not as long as, but like at least he came out and like try to get ahead of it instead
Yeah.
of being like,
Deny it.
"Yo, what you
not
want me
say
to
anything.
what you want me to do? I don't know if that was me or not. I was 16. My friend could have hacked my account." No, at least he came out. And he's
He
like, "Look, I
owned
said
it.
that. I took it as a joke." He's like, "Out because that's what I was doing. I was joking." Hey man, he said, "You know who I want to respond to this actually? Tosh.0, Daniel Tosh."
Yeah,
Because he
was
said,
talking about.
yeah,
the
he said,
Tosh
he's
Point
like,
Oh
well,
show.
some of that was like from the Tosh.0 show that I was actually quoting as a joke. So, but I get it. I understand what I'm sorry. I do
Yeah,
apologize.
dude.
I don't mean it.
But again, I'm gonna say it one more time. You from the Des Moines Register, whoever the fuck you are a piece of fucking shit. You are not worth the fucking dirt coming out of fucking my dog Benny's ass.
was
You are
gonna
not
say.
worth that. You are not worth Benny's fucking toe jam. You're not worth Benny's fucking eye boogers in the morning, okay? You are lower than pond scum.
Yeah, the equipment that Benny bites in here and then shits out, you ain't even that.
You ain't even that. You ain't even that. You're a fucking worthless piece of shit. Okay.
That's right.
There you
Hey,
go.
man, but yeah, like I said, dude did a good thing. Like I said, still went through, so that's not bad. People are a little mad. The way I'm going to phrase it, they'll get over it because they will.
Yeah, they'll
Everybody
get
does.
over it, yeah.
Apparently, we all move on eventually.
Yeah.
Hey, man, climate change is going on. Nobody believes it. I don't know. That's another topic though. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's some other stuff that goes on.
Ooh, I got a good question for you.
Absolutely.
Like, let's say you were in his position. Who would you donate your money to?
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh. Honest. Damn. Hey man. Well, I need it pretty bad.
Dude, but it's funny how he could, like, he thought on his toes. He's like, I'm gonna give it to fucking University of Iowa.
I mean, what was going on that day?
Yeah, the
big game.
I know, but he could have picked something for ISU.
True.
I'm pretty sure there's something he could have done.
But I mean, but what is the biggest thing going on in the state right now? The most recognizable thing right now is the wave, and that's where he's invited to the game this Saturday, where he's going to be on the field, and when they do the wave, he's also going to do it.
Yeah, he's going to do it.
So he's going to be a part of that.
Imagine that, a Cyclone fan on that field.
Absolutely.
Hey man, he should just renounce. It'll put him out of his misery too. He won't have to suffer all those games losing against Iowa.
He's going to take the mic and be like, I'd like to take this opportunity, as it echoes, to change my allegiance.
He'd be smart to do it.
And then everybody just blows up.
He should, man.
And then he's like, "Psych, bitches! I'm just playing because that ain't balling."
No, man. He'd be smart to do that anyways.
I mean, whatever. Hey, man, I'm not gonna say that's not. I mean, we're 6 years in a rut now. Whatever. It happens.
It's okay.
I mean, we literally.
He goes to that school, man. We'll let it pass.
We did it to ourselves, so who cares? I mean, we literally did it to ourselves. They're like, the other dude's like, oh my God, we have a chance to win this game. Not if I have anything to say about it.
What's going on over here? Boom. It's the fucking.
Hey, what y'all doing? Y'all playing catch?
Returner.
I want to play too. Jesus.
No.
Oh, man, that's terrible. Hey, man, well, that's all we got for today, ladies and gentlemen. My name is A-Train, and that is Randy.
AKA Vizzy V.
Vizzy
Remember,
V, baby.
My name isn't Vizzy V, okay? It's Randy.
It's Randy.
I'm trying to get my dick sucked.
That's right. And he almost did it with 2 girls at once.
God damn.
And as soon as we cut the mics, we're going to go into detective mode.
God damn. All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening to our banter. And again, one more shout out to Hugo Sancho, couldn't be here. With your little school having ass. What are you? 12?
Little boy looking ass motherfucker.
With your little fucking lunch box with the Power Rangers on it.
Yeah. And your little backpack with the drawstrings.
Yeah, with your little trapper keeper with the little Coca-Cola fucking, what are those bears, the white bears, the polar bears on it. Little fucking Coca-Cola polar bears on it.
Yeah, and your glasses, your stupid glasses.
With your stupid glasses and your little Lunchables, your little fucking pizza things that aren't even real pizza.
Yeah, in your Bluetooth headphones with the tape on them.
Yeah, with the tape on them.
Because you broke them.
Your broke ass.
Dumb. Hey, man, fuck you for not coming, but, hey, man, we had a pretty good rap session without you either way.
That's right. All right. So, as always, we all know what the deal is. We all know what to say.
Yeah.
Chingue su madre la América.
Chingue su madre la América.
Pinches putos.